The history of real estate investing. Real estate investing has been a fundamental aspect of human economic activity for thousands of years. From ancient civilizations to the modern day, the investment in land and property has evolved significantly. Ancient beginnings, land ownership and agriculture. Ancient Mesopotamia. In the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia, the concept of land ownership began to take shape. Land was often owned by temples and palaces, which leased it to farmers. These early forms of tenancy agreements were rudimentary real estate investments, as landowners profited from the agricultural produce of their tenants. Ancient Egypt. The ancient Egyptians also recognized the value of land. Pharaohs and nobles owned vast estates along the fertile Nile River, which they leased to tenant farmers. This system ensured a steady flow of income from agricultural production, akin to modern-day rental income. Classical Greece and Rome. The Greeks and Romans advanced the concept of land ownership further. Wealthy individuals invested in agricultural estates, urban properties, and commercial buildings. In Rome, the concept of domus, private homes, and insulae, apartment buildings, emerged, representing early forms of residential real estate investment. Medieval period, feudalism and land tenure. Feudal system. In the feudal system, land was owned by the monarchy and distributed to nobles in exchange for military service. These nobles, or lords, would then lease land to vassals or peasants. This hierarchical system of land tenure meant that land was a primary source of wealth and power, with investment in land being a means to secure influence and income. Manorial estates. Manorial estates were the economic backbone of the feudal system. Lords invested in large estates, which included agricultural land, villages, and sometimes mills or other commercial enterprises. These estates generated income through agricultural production and rents paid by tenant farmers. Renaissance to Industrial Revolution. Emergence of modern real estate. The Renaissance and the Industrial Revolution brought significant changes to real estate investment, driven by economic growth, technological advancements, and urbanization. Renaissance innovations. The Renaissance period saw the emergence of new financial instruments and legal frameworks that facilitated real estate investment. In Italy, the Medici family and other wealthy merchants invested in urban properties and agricultural estates, using banking and financial innovations to manage their investments. Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries transformed real estate investment. Rapid industrialization and urbanization led to a surge in demand for housing, factories, and commercial properties. Entrepreneurs invested in real estate to accommodate the growing urban population and industrial workforce. Railway boom. The expansion of railways in the 19th century had a profound impact on real estate investment. Railway companies and private investors bought land along railway lines, anticipating a rise in property values. This speculative investment drove urban expansion and the development of new towns and cities. 20th century, modern real estate investment. Real estate markets. The establishment of organized real estate markets and exchanges facilitated the buying and selling of properties. The development of property listings, real estate agencies, and valuation services made real estate investment more accessible and transparent. Residential and commercial investment. The post-World War II era saw a boom in residential real estate investment, driven by population growth and suburbanization. The construction of single-family homes, apartment buildings, and suburban developments became lucrative investment opportunities. Real estate investment trusts, REITs. The introduction of real estate investment trusts, REITs, in the 1960s revolutionized real estate investment. REITs allowed individuals to invest in large-scale, income-producing real estate portfolios, providing liquidity and diversification. This innovation democratized real estate investment, making it accessible to a broader range of investors. Late 20th to 21st century, globalization and technological advancements. The late 20th and early 21st centuries have seen real estate investment become a global phenomenon, driven by globalization, technological advancements, and new investment strategies. The history of real estate investing is a testament to the enduring value and importance of property ownership and investment. From ancient agricultural practices to modern global markets, real estate investment has continually evolved to meet the changing needs and opportunities of societies.